Well folks, finally got out to set a couple of traps. I'm back down on this little river. I don't know if you'd recognise this river because I think nearly any video I've ever done here was at night time. But I caught a few mink here last year in the tube traps, and well, I just set one here actually, and it worked out very well. Here's this little location here. There's a drain there, runs into the main river, and it's fairly well. It's fairly heavy cover. Well, pretty heavy, close to the riverbank where the two little rivers meet, and there's one little gap, and I put a tube trap in here last year. Don't know if you can see that under them logs, and I filled in any gaps close by. I've just filled in this little, there was a gap here this morning. I just got grass, filled it all up, and any mink that's running the bank should go through my set, because it's the easiest, apart from going in the water. It's the easiest route, so naturally they should go for this log. There's a few trails coming from under it. I don't know if it's mink, they're heavy enough. I think it could be fox, and just actually popping over the top of that log. I think it could be fox. It goes up along there and out, and another one goes down. Another one seems to be going down to the river. Could be mink, either. It could be otter, but either way, something's using it anyways. So you know, if a fox has a trail, a mink will often follow it, or any animal will follow it, hares or anything. But yeah, I'm going to set this time I'm going to set a little tunnel with a body grip in it and see how this goes this year, just for a change. Try it up, and I'll set a few more traps down along, but see how this one goes. I'll show it to you after I've set up. Okay, that's that done. You can see that there, box. It's just a tunnel, run through tunnel, no bait, no nothing, just set the trap in the box. And hopefully I've blocked up anything within the few feet of the riverbank. Any natural holes through, and hopefully it'll just through that and get caught. We'll see how it goes. As I said, tunnel trap worked really well last year, so I'm going to see if this tunnel with the body grip does as well. Right, I'll set a few more. I'll chat to you in a while. Right. Okay, this is a little thing I've been messing around with over the Christmas. It's a half box, I suppose, and what I'm doing is I'm going to I'm digging my usual hole, but I have bait in and all, and feathers in, and half box of body grip on it, and push that up again it, and put these little bit yolks on it there too, in case there's flooding. Just 10 pegs really. Just keep it in the ground. Stick her down in a minute, but yeah, and then just a bit of grass over it. Never forget to take off the safeties, lads. I've done it a few times, but yeah. That's it. It's more hassle than it's worth really, but just an idea. Things are legislation is getting stricter here all the time, and I don't even know, in another few years we mightn't even be able to use fens and stuff like that and kill traps. But yeah, trying to think of other ways just to, you know, stay on the right side of the law and stay out of trouble, because You know, pine martins are protected here, and it's a fucking job to keep them out of traps, to be honest, and to turn up everywhere. They're all over the place now, so yeah, it's getting dodgy, the old trapping here. May end up having to just use live traps if things get worse, but anyways, it's an idea, but it's a lot of hassle carrying boxes around. I don't like it. But I'll just try these out now and see how they go. I'll see if I get one in it anyways, but I can't see why not. But anyways, yeah, another little setup then for another trap. I'll show you that now in a minute too. But that's that one. Simple enough, really. Same old idea as I usually do. Go along, and you know, if something works, it works. We usually do. It's usually kind of dry pockets we set over here. 'Cause the rivers, number one, little river like that, you know, is 5-6 foot deep. Even close to the edges, they're like, a lot of the rivers are just straight down, bog rivers, and they're deep. So you know, normal pockets don't work as well for us because of the way our rivers are. But yeah, so this is, I find these fantastic. I find the kind of dry pockets or bank sets, or whatever way you want to call them, I find them fantastic for mink. And you know, compared to setting out cages and checking them every day, and some of them be closed and some of them have rats in them or whatever, and you set it all up again, I find grab 4 or 5 fens and go down the river and spade, and that's your sets are done, and you can use them year after year. So then, you know, when you're going down the following year, you go down and the holes are practically there, just clean them out a small bit and bang, the traps are in and they're ready to go. You set, you know, a couple low down the bank, couple high up, you know, to because of changing water level, you know, you'll always have traps working. But as I said, yeah, legislation is against us here, and you know, it's very easy to find yourself in trouble. And for the most part, mink trapping here is like conservation work. They're an invasive species here, so we try to keep the numbers down. To be honest, there's not much difference between a mink and a pine marten. You know, in high numbers, both of them do a lot of damage. You know, but pine marten are protected here, so there's nothing we can do about that. But yeah, keep mink numbers down is the main objective here. But you know, I admire them myself. I think mink is a fantastic predator. I really do admire it. I have a lot of respect for mink. But yeah, I'm a realist too, so we need to keep the numbers down here, you know, to protect a lot of species here are struggling, mainly due to farming methods, to be honest. But you know, we have to do what we have to do to protect these species, and that's kind of what we're doing. But I love trapping. I love trapping mink. It's a pastime for me more than anything. But yeah, been doing a bit of good in the meantime. So be it, you know. Anyways, I'll chat to you later. Lads, let's check the traps today. There was nothing in them, but I had in a snare today. This is up there is where I put in that tunnel yesterday, and there's the little drain, little feature. Little drain running into the main river. You can't really see the main river, it's fairly rough in here, but anyways, there's a nice pole going across the drain, and I added in a snare to see how that goes. I don't know if you can see that on the camera too well, but anyways, I added in the snare there, and I added in the trail cam down below where I set the other traps, and let's see how we got on. Hopefully we get something. of interest over the next few days. Right, ciao for now. Well folks, back checking down the river here. Now traps, I think it's 4 days now since I set the first few traps there, and I get absolutely nothing. Not much sign of anything around either. I'm after checking the first trap, the tunnel I built, showed you the first day. Nothing doing there. I set a couple of snares down there as well. I just set them, I think it was the next day or the day after, and I set a trail cam down here. These ones, but nothing doing. Very quiet. It's really rough today, a bit of wind and rain. I get plenty of rain here in Ireland, more than enough at times, but yeah, very quiet. Traps down another few days, and what's happening. I think I'll just build them. Someone else might have this done, but it can be this way down here. As I said before, 1 or 2 mink is the most I ever get on it, and here's trail cams here. It's hard to find a nice place for the trail cams, just to set it up down here, just pointing at what I set. Nothing on it at all. So you had something on it the last 4 days, but not live or a bird. But yeah, this one I don't think there's anything happening here at this. No. Nothing happening on it. A bit bluer in that one, I think. I'll check that in a while. See if there's anything on it for a few minutes. Right, one more check and I have to get back up over here. Patience with me now. I'll take off this bag. Sneak in under here. Oh, I think we have a mink here. I'll see what looks like a tail. Yes. Second now. Yeah, it's a really nice spot. You know, even if the mink run that far bank, you might be interested in this. The few feathers, I think feathers work really well. Whether he was just walking or tipping by, or he saw it from a far bank, or swimming by, I don't know. But I like using feathers. They're great eye appeal. They're cheap. Yeah. So this looks a small mink, but anyways. Hey. Yeah. Caught nicely. I think they call it a suitcase catch. But yeah. There's one anyways. So I'll put him down for another little while, but yeah. Pan on this trap. Savo pans. A guy called CRS Trapping is using these, and I like to look at them. I just seen him using them. I said I'd get some. They're hard get, they're Canadian pan, but I find them to sit nice. They leave a nice opening, nice wide opening for a mink to go through. And I think this is the first mink. I think it's the first mink I caught on them, but I'm only using them, starting to use them this year. I said I haven't done much trapping, but yeah. CRS Trapping. Nice little channel going there. He's catching plenty of cats this year. bobcats, that is now. Bobcats, yeah. Not domestic cats or anything like that, yeah. And he's having a good season this season. But yeah, CRS Trapping, check him out. I enjoy his videos. There's always a bit of excitement with his videos. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to set this back up. I'll check the trail cam if there's anything on it. But probably not, because I'm a disaster with them, really. I can't figure them out all the time. They don't. Sometimes I've even had catches and nothing on the trail cam. I don't know what. Set them up wrong or something, I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, I'll let you go for now. I'll stick, if there's anything on the trail cam, I'll stick it on at the end of this. Alright? Ciao for now.